Alrighty, I'm not sure how well you can hear me, so you might have to turn this up kind of loud. It's like 1 in the morning, which is why I'm being so quiet. Um, by the way, I'm going to attempt not to flash people because I'm not wearing a shirt, mainly because I really don't freaking want to right now. I wanted to make a video because today I went to that placement test thing I mentioned in the last video, and okay, I was going in expecting it was a reading test. That's pretty much all it was, just to see how well you can read, so how well you can comprehend the written portion of learning. I was expecting to get maybe a couple wrong. I didn't get a single one wrong, and I was also the first one done with the test. And that was with me being a couple minutes late, with me having to go to the bathroom, which was one of my longer ones, so like 7-8 minutes. And I still got done before everyone else, and got a perfect score. So, I go back on Tuesday, and I'm a little upset, but it's really nothing that could be avoided. I had to out myself to a member of staff because they needed to do a transcript request, and I would have had to anyways because in order to go into adult ed, they need to see your transcripts. And so I need to bring proof of legal name change to my next appointment on Tuesday, and I'm not too happy about that because I don't want the first experience these people get of me as, oh, that's our new tranny student. You know, I don't want people to know that. There's a reason I don't want people to know my former name. There's a reason I really wish I didn't have to do the transcripts thing, but they have to know how much I got done. So that's already kind of putting a shadow, potentially. I'm gonna hope that, you know, they do the right thing and the legal thing, and that they don't make any sort of big deal out of it, only asking for proof for the sake of making sure I am who I claim I am. You know, making sure that I am indeed the person who's, you know, saying that these transcripts are mine despite them not having the same name. So, we'll see what happens. And I am proud of myself for getting every single one of them right. I went in there, like I said, assuming I'd get a couple wrong, but actually, it was really freaking simple, and it said I was above advanced. Like, it had a little scale at the end, and it said I was, like, advanced college level reading, and that was super simple to me. So, I'm good at reading, I'm good at English, I'm good at comprehending, I'm good at reading something and being able to figure out what the hell it's trying to say. So, the fact that I'm considered advanced because of that kind of upsets me. Because, to me, it's common knowledge, and it makes me wonder how many people out there really don't know how to read. You really don't know how to comprehend directions on a package, or can't comprehend a pamphlet, what it's really trying to say, things like that. Or how many people take something at face value, don't read it all the way, and then just assume they know what's going on. So, yeah. I mean, there's nothing that can really be helped in my case, you know. It's not like I'm standing here going, nah, I'm better than you thugs. Because, well, let's face it, Stockton. And let's face it, the stereotype of people who go into adult ed, add that in Stockton. You've got the mass majority of the people that are going to be at those adult ed classes. But that's just how it is, unfortunately. It's become cultural, almost. It's become a situation where, and I'm sorry if anybody that sees this gets offended or upset, but the whole, I'm black, I ain't gotta read, I've heard people say that. I've heard people say, well, I'm Hispanic, I don't need to learn how to read English. Or, I'm Asian, or let's say, I've heard I'm Korean, I can just go back to Korea if I don't learn things here. Things like that. That people, because of their color, because of their traditions, because of their origins, either decide not to try hard enough, or for whatever reason don't have the skills, usually because their parents didn't teach them, and their schools didn't try hard enough. I honestly don't think that how smart you are depends on your color, where you were born, when you were born, what parents you were born to, except for genetic. I don't want to get in an argument about that, but genetics do have a lot to do with it. I don't think there's a deciding factor socially as to who gets to be smart. And so the fact that as all these cultures you see the difference, you see that the majority of people that listen to rap seem very uneducated. And the fact that the majority of people who listen to rap are also black makes the stereotype even more neon bright. Because then you have a lot of the people in the black culture who are uneducated, and then you lump in the fact that they also listen to rap, and it just becomes this whole big thing of all of these cultures, all of these traditions, all of these habits kind of ball up together and make a big US of stupid. So, yeah. And that's pretty much where I'm going to end, because I kind of ranted. So,